What is up, my bitch ass hoes? You ready for Spawn issue number 84? Let's go. Look at that fucking cover. The issue starts up with Billy taking Cyan. Yes, Billy Kincaid just took Cyan. Dun dun dun. And as soon as he takes her, Spawn senses it. Twitch thinks he's a logical man. He always thought with logic and never with his heart. That is, up until he met his wife. She's the only person who can make him think with his heart, alongside his kids, obviously. But when it comes to this case, he keeps letting her down. He keeps, having to leave at random hours of the night or in the morning, so she'll wake up and he's not there. But he's doing this because he wants to make the world a better place for her and their children. But in this case, Twitch just has to realize that this cannot be solved with logic, because these things defy logical explanation. Then Spawn appears behind him and Twitch senses that Spawn is behind him. Jason Wynn wakes up again in Rad City filled with confusion and fear. Jason Wynn runs off because he's afraid, and he calls the phone immediately and he says, "So I can explain." And then they say, "Jason Wynn, you had a busy night last night, huh?" Obviously, Jason Wynn is contacting his forces, and then he tells them his coordinates, so they're like, splendid. So Cagliostro and Spawn made a plan, so he just told Twitch about it, and Twitch is like, "Are you sure you want to go through with this?" And Spawn's like, "Do I have a choice?" And then Twitch says, "I mean, do you?" He doesn't understand if Spawn is actually human or not, but he believes that Spawn is human because Spawn is shaped like a human. Deep down, he thinks Spawn's a human and actually cares about people. And Spawn is kind of like, and Twitch is like, "Do you even eat or sleep?" And Spawn's like, "Not really. I don't really need to, but I sometimes do it out of habit." And Twitch is like, "Maybe you should stick to those habits. I think it's the little things that keep us human." Just like having a beer with friends, and Twitch gives Spawn a beer. He says, "How long has it been since you've had a beer with friends?" And Spawn says, "So long since I can't remember, because, the last time he had a beer was with Wanda and shit like that." So Twitch says, "Yeah, enjoy it. This might be our last one." Meanwhile, Sam is chilling in the alleyways, and then this ghetto kid comes up to him and he's like, "Hey, that's a nice watch. Is it a Rolex?" And then Sam is like, "No, this ain't a fucking Rolex, because it ticks," and etc, etc. Then Sam is like, "Oh, check it out." And then this kid goes and runs and takes it or whatever, and he's like, "Yeah, try and catch me, fat ass." So Silbert has come to meet Sam because he wants to talk about the murders and stuff like that. So Sam's like, "What?" "What the fuck do you want, Silbert? What the fuck do you want?" Alright, anyway. So Silbert's like, "Okay, you knew about the markings on their necks. You knew about the people that were getting murdered. And you also were in contact with Dr. Frost before we realized that she was a psycho killer. If you have something to tell me, come clean now." And then he gets all aggressive. Twitch is now back at his house, and he tells his wife that she has to go away for a bit. And she gets upset, obviously, because he won't tell her why. But obviously, as we know, it's the plan that he made with Spawn. It's very dangerous, and it's a threat against his family, so he can't let them be in danger. Now, because she feels like Twitch doesn't trust him, she actually walks away, and he feels like she's leaving forever because she never usually does this. And his boy comes up to him asking, "Dad, what's wrong?" And then he gives the boy a hug. "Wanda's making some sweet old cookies." I don't know why I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. So she's making cookies, and then she hears a crash, and she's like, "Cyan!" So when she enters a room, she sees that Cyan is wearing Al Simmons' flag, that he had, and like a blankie or whatever. And then Wanda's like, "Put that down. That belonged to someone very important to me." And she's like, "It's the sad man. He needs your help. He's in trouble." Sam and Twitch are out eating lunch, and they reminisce about old times with them being cops. And Sam's like, "Yo, Twitch, did you miss the time back when we were cops?" I really don't know why I'm doing all these accents today. I'm just trying to spice up the mood here. And Twitch is like, "Yeah, I miss it. It was fun. But I also like doing what we do now." Then this cop comes over to deliver them an envelope. They look inside and see a piece of paper that says "Things to do tomorrow," and it has all of the Fitzgerald family, an old blind bitch, which is which is Granny Blake, and then Twitch's family, All are crossed out, and Twitch is like, shit, that cop is possessed by fucking Billy! Then Spawn waits in the alleyways ready to execute his plan. That, my friends, wraps up Spawn issue number 84. Like the video if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't enjoy the video, you whippersnapper will get fucking shot tomorrow. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.